You know, I think that the most saddest part about this Greek bailout thing is what's not being reported, not being said. You know, I know a lot of Americans, you just don't get it, and some of you never will get it. Your wake up time, your wake up call, as far as doing things, it'll come. It will come. It'll come at the most painful point in your life. On my radio broadcast, I talk about it over and over and over again. And I actually mock this Ben Shalom Bernanke, who set up and says that gold is not money, but it's tradition. That's what he says. He said it's not money, but it's tradition. But while this pig says gold is not money, it's tradition, I want you to watch the footprint and the footsteps of all these bankers. In order for Greece to get this latest bailout, they had to actually give to the central banks. I want you to listen to me very close. 111 tons of gold. They had to give the bankers all of their gold in order to receive paper to get a bailout. Do y'all understand that? Are y'all reading between those lines? Have you just got finished understanding what I've just got finished saying? Do you get it? I mean, do you really truly get it? You know, if gold is nothing but just tradition and stuff, then why in the world are they asking for these countries' gold? See, what they're doing is these bloodthirsty, blood-sucking vampires, what they're doing is they're getting these countries into an extraordinary amount of debt. Now, believe it or not, you know, Greece is the blueprint of what's happening here in America. And the reason why you people can't see it over here is because America has its own personal printing press. The Greeks don't have their own personal printing press. We do. And what is all this money backed up by? The so-called good, benevolent, rich, truthful word and character of the United States of America. You got to be out of your mind to believe that mess. Anything that an American politician as well as the American government can say, you got to literally be out of your mind. Now we're over here trumping up charges on Iran. Same rhetoric, same blueprint, same face, business as usual. And how we gonna go to war being as broke as we are? As a matter of fact, how can we do anything as broke as we are? How do you do that? I mean, if you and I are broke, we can't do nothing. We're going to have them creditors. And pretty soon, here in this country, they already got debtors, prisons, debt prisons. And pretty soon, you're going to get knocks on your door with the SWAT team coming down up on you with AR-15s. And, you know, it's amazing. Here we are in America. I'm proud to be an American. Well, at least I know I live under the illusion of freedom. Ain't nothing truthful about the country. The whole thing is built on a lie. And then we sing these sorry songs talking about God bless America. Oh yeah, now we needed to define what God is that. Because I know mentally, because we think from an abstract viewpoint, I know mentally we make that type of association with the supreme creator of the universe. But the truth is, any of the founding fathers that was Masons, and that just happened to be all of them, the same God and I, you know, that you and I have in our conscience is not the same one they got in their conscience, and that is the truth. Hey, but hey, there was a song that was very popular when I was growing up as a little boy. Hey, woo, don't worry. Woo, be happy. Woo, don't worry, be happy. You're in the country and you're broke. The pharmaceuticals don't have no dope. Don't worry. I'll be happy. When you live in debt, you have nothing at all to fret, but don't worry. Or be happy. Or don't worry, be happy. They're coming to take your house, your children, your wife, and your mouse. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. It ain't a laughing matter. It's pretty sad. Tell you the truth, it's pretty sad. But, you know, you've almost got to laugh. Because many of you just are not prepared. Pastor Dow told you that the gas prices is going through the roof. Just that evening, I already reported California $4.93 a gallon. Jay Snip 4, him and I did another radio program last night in Florida, down in Disney World, where all the blind serps goes to have what they call so-called fun. Jacked them at the pump for $6 a gallon. You in now? We got to get you out too. And no matter what we tell you to do, some of you still going to sit there. But you know what? You deserve it. You really do. You know, when you are a jealous person, and when you're a person full of envy, it's just a sad, sad shame. And by the way, while I'm on this, let me send a message up here real quick. I can't believe that many of you people will go to some of these churches, people who call themselves Hebrews, and pay $400 to $600 to join a class or a lesson. Get a lesson. Man, freely I receive, freely I get. All you got to do is sit here and turn on online-church.org. You can get all the truth straight away. And it don't cost you anything. You ain't got to sit down and these people are policing. No matter where you go, there's a spirit that polices the people. It's unreal. Well, anyway, I'm going back to the shop because I'm busy. I am building and making custom cabinets right now. So I'm going back to work. It is a shame. But remember, gold is tradition. And like what Brother Diamond said, truth over facts. If you got 1 ounce of gold, you got more money than everybody in Greece. And mind you, it's just tradition, but we want all your gold for us to bail you out with a bunch of paper. You know, you can't help but laugh at this because, you know, all of us that are invested in precious metals, you know, probably about what? I don't know, maybe 5-10 million people out of 360 million people in the United States of America, just a small percentage of us, maybe, you know, keep stacking. We're going to have the last laugh. You better believe that. So everybody come with their doubts. What about this? What about that? What about that? You ain't got to worry about what about this, what about that. You want to be worried about what you're going to do in order to eat. Because, you know, we're dealing with the days of Noah now. We've been telling you about this economic tsunami that's coming, this flood that's coming. And most of you mocking, you jeer, you're making fun at, you deride, you chide, you impugn the character. Some of you don't know me at all, and you talk about me, you make videos about me as if I am the devil himself. That's how you do it. And, of course, they did Noah like that. They did Moses like that. They did Jesus like that. I don't expect any different. But those who do have ears to hear, they will hear. They'll make the proper moves. They will change, and they'll be victorious. Running out of almost things to say. Because we're storing, stacking, getting the house ready, the ark for this flood. You know why? So we can stay afloat.